Well, you've been the subject of rumors for a long time now. What was it that finally made you make the leap?
God, yeah, I've been hearing some things for a few years now.
Yeah.
I think the innovation in the vision of LIV Golf is what pushed me over to at least give it a chance and hear the pitch out, and ultimately ended up being what I guess I wanted to hear, right? I believe in the growth of the game of golf. I've largely spoken about how Seve improved the game of golf in Spain, and I've always said how I would like to do the same thing over there. And if I can reach a bigger audience, it would be amazing. And I do believe this process will help me do that.
Was there one aspect of the LIV Golf League that, helped you across the line?
It's, even though it's not part of this sport, it is now, though. It was the team aspect of things.
Yeah.
Right? Some of the biggest sporting events, for the most part, people are following their teams. And I myself, growing up being a massive Athletic Bilbao fan, I realized that, that has a bit of an appeal, right? Much more than I gave it credit to, even in golf. And it's something that I'm passionate about, and something that hopefully I can learn a lot about and improve.
When your sons are old enough, how much did the Mickelsons, Phil and Tim, influence did they have on you with this decision? And also, you're represented by Steve Loy, the same.
There was no player that actively tried to convince me to switch and take this step, right? They were always happy to answer my questions, whether it was Tim, whether it was Phil, whether it was Sergio, people I'm really close with, Pat Perez, who plays golf at Silver Leaf with me very often.
Yeah.
I never had anybody actively pitch me changing my career path, but everybody was very willing to answer the questions that I had. I'm a curious guy and wanted to learn about it, and slowly the love started to grow.
What have you learned about yourself throughout this whole process?
How much time do we have to answer that question? I think the number one thing I learned is that I love the game of golf, and I'm on the side of golf, right? When I ever go in discussion, I want golf to succeed. And the second, that at the end of the day, a man's gonna make a decision what's best for him and his family, right? It's that simple, which is what this boiled down to.
What do you think the biggest adjustment is gonna be for you?
I don't know.
Do you feel like you're stepping into the unknown to a certain extent?
A little bit. It's a different environment, right?
It is a different environment.
I play golf at home with music on. I've never played a tournament with music on. So I think it's going to be an adjustment period, but it's an exciting adjustment, right? Like, I'm looking forward to it. It's something different. It's something that is on the PGA Tour and some events has been talked about before. So just looking forward to actually seeing it in action.